Good morning from a very windy St Olave. Who would have thought in July you'd have a storm? And last night it certainly felt like it. That weather warning on the weather app was right in the end. Although it came more at around 1 AM in the morning rather than at 6 PM as predicted. It's a beautiful day now though. Just still the wind's up a tiny bit. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning and low tide was about 7:30. So now I've just got to check the bridge height to see whether we'll get under, which means we can then just continue down the River Waveney, then head up the Haddiscoe New Cut and then on to Reedham and then possibly Surlingham from there. Otherwise we'll have to go all the way back out onto the mouth of Bramerton water and then onto the Yare that way, back through Reedham and then to Scenic, was it? I think it's a little bit longer. So I think that's the plan today. We might stay at the ferry house, I think, for the night. Grab some food there. Can never really go wrong. The sun's trying to come out, that's the main thing. Okay, so what's the verdict? You've gone to check the height marker at the old bridge at St Olave's. What's the verdict?
Well, unfortunately, we can't get through.
We can't.
It's currently standing at 8.5 foot. So
and what are we? What's our edge after?
We are
Is it
9.8?
9.8, isn't it? Yeah.
We'll like to see a 10 of what.
Yeah, just to be
safety side.
I think you have to take it a bit higher if you like the upper helm kind of driving, which we do. So that means, what's the option now then?
Well, we've got to do a good old cruise. We've got to go back down to the start of Bramerton, past the Fisherman's and up by the Burney Arms, all the way up towards Reedham.
That's it, yeah.
That's a pain in the backside, but
it's a bit of a longer trek, but do you know what? We could be at work.
Exactly.
So, yeah, could be worse, couldn't it?
And what about the storm last night?
And do you know what? I think it was a storm, because I mean, earlier on in the day we were looking at the weather app, and it was mentioning that there was a real severe weather warning, didn't it?
Yellow warning.
Whatever that meant. I thought moderate or something like that. I'm probably being overly dramatic, but yeah, man, it was around about, I think it was scheduled for about 5-6 o'clock
in the afternoon.
Yeah, and we were just cruising along across Bramerton, going, you know,
beautiful.
Got no idea what they're talking about here.
Warm.
And then it finally hit.
It started raining about 6, but it was just that awful drizzly rain, wasn't it?
Yeah, like fine rain, wasn't it?
And then the wind started picking up a little bit, but we went for a meal at the Bell.
Very nice.
What time was it? About 8:30, 9?
Yeah, it must have been about, yeah.
It was a little bit windy then, but it was fine. And then, obviously, I woke up about 1 o'clock and it was absolutely crazy.
It was, wasn't it?
Absolutely crazy. Strong winds, really heavy.
Wind was howling, really heavy rain.
I didn't expect to see the covers on the
No, I was worried about that, whether the covers would still be on upstairs, but thankfully they are, which is good.
Yeah, and just as well we're in a quite sheltered mooring here as well.
Yeah, no it is, isn't it?
Otherwise I wouldn't like to be on a broad, or open broad or something like that.
No, that would have been pretty choppy. So, what are we thinking today? Well, our final end destination for Wednesday?
My favourite place on the Broads.
Your favourite pub as well, isn't it? Yeah, the ferry house in Surlingham. Can't go wrong. Great food, great staff.
So
lovely spot.
It'll take. Well, I haven't got a clue how long it's going to take us from here to go.
Yeah, it's going to take a few hours, isn't it?
But what else we've got to do?
Exactly, we've got time on our side. Okay,
just
right.
4 times as much as diesel.
Yeah. Right. We'll see where the day takes us. It's turning out quite nice now. A little bit windy, but the sun's long as the sun's out, that's all that matters. Right, time to head off. On our way up to Surlingham. So back up the River Waveney, just edging onto Reedham Water, and then turning left back onto the Yare again. So nice mornings those, aren't they, Al?
Right.
It's a nice private little spot. You've got a nice little pathway down by the side that takes you out onto the pub. We just come up to the Burcastle 24-hour moorings. And we're not too far from the mouth of Reedham Water. So sadly, we phoned the ferry house to book, but they've got a sailing club there today, so completely chock-a-block, no room, no moorings. So we're going to try the water's edge, which we've never tried before. We've only ever heard good things about the food there, yeah. So that'll be interesting, somewhere a bit different to stay.
It's a nice mooring as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice spot. I think that part of the river in kind of Surlingham going onto Bramerton area is a lovely part of the Southern Broads anyway. So yeah, that's the plan. So we're just coming up to the Fisherman's Inn, just passing that. Looks like they're getting ready to put a boat in the water. Yeah, never been in the Fisherman's Inn. There's certainly a nice outside seating area. We can get some lovely sunsets from there. And we're coming up to the mouth of Reedham Water now. So just coming up to the start of Reedham Water. You can see that yellow post, so we have to turn after there, just to take us up the Yare again.
There's a ranger.
Oh yeah, you can see the ranger moored up in the distance. It's funny, the depth is only 5 feet 5 here. It's deceiving, isn't it? Just shows how, you know, like narrow that channel is. So Reedham Water down there. We're making a turn. we're back on the Yare, heading towards Reedham direction. Really quite windy today. Now we're travelling with the tide out, so that's a bit more fuel efficient, isn't it? With the tide coming in.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess we're kind of punching against the tide going out. But now we're going with it coming in up on the Yare.
Is it the Burney Arms? I was reading an article in the Echo that the owner's trying to evict everyone from there.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I suppose somebody's got wild horses where they're just galloping up the main path.
Right, okay. So you've got Burney Arms Reach moorings. And that then leads us on to Burney Mill moorings, just a bit further up. Which is always a nice little spot to stay if you're waiting for the tide to fall, so you can get onto Vauxhall Bridge. It's a nice spot.
A bit tidal to moor there overnight though.
Yeah, it's very tidal if you are staying overnight. And we're just coming back past Polky's Mill moorings, where we stayed on our first night, I think it was. It seems so long ago now. Looks like we're hopefully coming up into some nice weather up ahead as well. So we just come up to Reedham. And we're just approaching the junction from Haddiscoe Newcut, where it joins the River Yare. I think we're probably out going to have to request the bridge to open, I think, because with the tide coming in. I'm not sure what the height is at the swing bridge.
7.5 foot.
Is it 7.5? So we'll have to give them a buzz, I think. So it looks like the swing bridge is already open for us, Al.
But it might close as well.
So hopefully they'll keep open. The bridge height there is at 10 feet,
Oh,
so
right.
we probably would have, we would have got under actually. It doesn't look it though, does it? From the, I just don't think that's right, surely. That looks really tight. Yeah, 10 feet on that bridge, so we would have we would have been alright, I think. So there we go, passing through Reedham. Seems fairly busy. The Reedham Ferry Inn. Yet to stay there overnight. Looks like the chain ferries are quiet today. Don't normally see that, do you? It's normally always going back and forth, isn't it, the whole time? It's not often we see the mill completely empty out.
Yeah. So we put a, yeah, so we do there, is it?
Passing the recutters again. We'll have to stop here one day, Al. Check it out. So it looks a big old place. And plenty of moorings as well. And then just next to the recutter pub, we got Cantley 24-hour free moorings. So we're just coming up to Langley Dyke, to the left. Okay, so the heavens have finally opened. We're approaching Langley Dyke moorings. It'd be interesting to know if anyone's ever stayed there. Drop a comment if you have, let us know what it's like. Heard rumours that the BA might be removing the moorings there, Al. That's what we heard. Whether that's true or not too sure. Certainly apparently down the very end there are, or used to be, BA moorings. The weather's looking pretty grim to the right. Then it's lovely behind us. Okay, just come up to Brundle.
Yeah,
and that cloud has passed, so the weather is beautiful now. a lovely blue sky.
Brundle, a different continent, because every time we get there, the weather's all
I know.
unbelievable.
It's like a different country, isn't it, Brundle? Yeah. Oh yeah, Brundle Bay Marina to the right, that's where that private boat was going. Yeah, weather's lovely now, isn't it? Always seems to turn nicer when we head this way. Yeah, nice little marina down there, isn't it? And it's just next to NYE. Plenty of mooring spaces outside Coldham Hall. Lovely weather now, really nice. So through Brundle now. Sailing club. Moored up at the ferry house for the day. This is always a really lovely part of the river, around by the Surlingham, going into Bramerton area. Just got a completely different feel about it compared to other areas on the Broads. reaching Bramerton Common just round the corner. Which is another lovely spot to stay. I think you've got a couple of electric hookups at the far end, haven't you?
Yeah.
And you can walk to the water's edge as well from there. And do a short little circular walk as well. I think we did last time, didn't we?
We did, aye. It's not far to
Although I think we went completely the wrong direction. This is the one I'm thinking of.
Well, I don't think it exists
We went all
anymore.
over the shop, didn't we? And then found out it was
but it's
shorter.
it must be an old map.
Fair Eagle, that's a big old beast, that one, isn't it? Up to the water's edge on our left, which is going to be our destination for the evening. There's posts back there, so unless you want to bring her in. So all moored up at the water's edge. Jet skiing or water skiing. There he goes. Nicely done. Tell you what, some speed they get up to, isn't it?
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so you got
Right, Al, cheers.
Cheers. Water skates still going on.
Still going strong, isn't
Bit
it?
of entertainment when you moor here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great just watching, isn't it? Just can't believe the speed they go. It's incredible. I'd be rubbish at it.